Good morning, everybody, and a very, very warm welcome once again to Empowering Morning Conversations. So as we start this new day, let's start it by generating some laughter. So when I say 1, 2, 3, we will all generate 100% laughter without sound if you can. So 1 and 2 and 3, go. And some people want to do the exercise. So good morning, everybody. Very warm welcome back to Reddy Garu, who was in the States, and I'm happy that he's back and he's well. Okay, and he was sick over there. Now he's all right. And welcome back to Priya, also, who we are seeing after a long time.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's start
Thank you, sir.
On a happy note today. All right. Some of you participated in this generating laughter exercise, and I noticed some of you did not. So I wonder why not. We want to be serious, all right, we'll be very serious. Okay, so what should we talk about seriously this morning? What energy, space, and consciousness can you be that would allow you to exuberantly express yourself in life and have a life of ease, joy, and glory? And anything that is times a godzillion stopping you from doing that, would you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, poor and poor, 9 shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. So our formula in life is we choose joy and happiness. Do we not? So I have another statement for you to ponder over. You are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. So the question for you is, do you believe this? Like, truly, do you believe this? And if you truly believe it, then what is it that you would not be doing, which you do all the time? So you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who you are. My question is, do you believe this? And if you believe it, what is it that you will be doing and what is it that you will not be doing? So I'd love to hear something about that, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Kunain.
Very good morning, sir, and one and all.
My request would be, Kunain, repeat the question and then give the answer, because many people who are joining later would not know what was the question we asked.
Right, sir. So the question what sir is asking today is that we all, as an infinite being, we are extraordinary and wonderful human being. But do we believe that we are really?
Yeah, we are wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserve to be loved and respected for who we are. And do we believe that? And Kunain is giving his answer to that question.
So this statement is somewhere not as an individual being, I'm not completely aware all the time. So when I'm not aware, I don't believe. And if I don't believe, I don't take any action. So for me, the answer is no.
You don't believe that you're a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being?
I don't remember this all the time.
Yeah, when you do, you said when you do, you don't believe it.
Yeah.
So you're saying, I don't remember that I'm a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being. And even when I do, I don't believe it.
Right, sir.
So do you want to say anything about that? And because you don't believe it, what do you keep doing all the time?
I keep on visiting my past because of all the painful memories and worrying about future, what will happen in future.
Okay. Is that all you do?
Most
What
of
is
the
it
time.
you don't do? So think about it. Don't have to answer immediately.
Right, sir.
Yeah. So you're saying that, first of all, I don't remember that I'm a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being who deserves to be loved and respected for who I am. And even if I remember, I don't believe that I am. Yeah. So my question, the question to the question is, if that is so, what is it that you do and what is it that you don't do? So think about it. We will ask this question. We will ask for this answer after some time, after you've thought it over. All right. Kasha Sai.
So I am a wonderful, extraordinary, magnificent
Yeah.
human being, and I completely believe that. And when when we acknowledge it, and when we look other people in the same way, we have honor, we have respect, we have allowance with our own self and with others. That's my point of view. So
And when you have that, then how are you living your life? What is it that you're doing when you have allowance of other human beings?
I am doing extraordinarily well, magical, miracle, all that.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. Reddy Garu, your turn, sir.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning.
I believe 100%, sir.
Okay.
In fact, I think you told us this about a year back.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been believe in everyone, not only in me. I with that it's opening up, sir, in my life, because earlier we used to have perceived ideas about people. And now we are taking it, yes, in a right direction, and I feel happy to be like that, sir.
Great. Thank you very much for sharing that. Yes, Shakti. And then Abhinav after that.
For me, sir, it's like a 50-50. Most of the times, I don't believe. When I'm believing it, I'm going and doing some magical things. I'm able to make it possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I don't do it, I'm in the default mode. I'm not doing anything special or some stuff. Also, I do have a belief like if I need to be an extraordinary human being, I need to put some extra work and then not some others not doing it.
Okay. Good. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, Abhinav.
Sukhdeepak, it does not come naturally to me. It's not that when I wake up in the morning. So when I wake up in the morning, I know I am a father, I am a husband, I am a son, I am a friend. But it doesn't come naturally to me that I am a magnificent human being. It doesn't come naturally to me. Especially when my oneness. So it takes a lot of efforts on my part to create oneness with the universe and oneness with the world, and EMC supports me in that. But that oneness is disturbed so many times during the day that I start reacting. I start believing कि यार ये तो गड़बड़ है, सब गड़बड़ है, मतलब ये तो I am on defensive then many times. तो वो magnificent वाली बात तो रहती ही नहीं है.
So what you're saying is that you allow the circumstances to not believe that I am a wonderful, magnificent human being.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Especially when my oneness with the world is disturbed, that is the time मुझे लगता है कि ये सब बेकार की बातें हैं. मेरा life is shit, yeah.
So when
And
you
I'm on
get into,
defensive, yeah.
when you get into that mode, are you in the me cause mode or the be cause mode?
Be cause, not me cause.
Yeah. So that what does it take to shift to be cause mode, me cause mode?
I think it will I think a telephone, just some support from somebody, some confidence someone shows, or I show some confidence in me. And the best way to show confidence in yourself is to create attitude, live from attitude of gratitude, or do the acknowledgement exercise. But इस समय याद आ रही है, उस समय नहीं याद आता कि वो
So
पेपर पेन लेके बैठ जाओ, start acknowledging.
इतना तो याद कर सकते हो कि अभी मैं विक्टिम मोड में चला गया हूँ, बिकॉज मोड में चला गया हूँ, and it only takes your saying so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking
उस समय ना,
responsibility.
या उस समय तो यही रियलिटी लगती है कि यही दुनिया है. उस समय भूल ही जाता हूँ कि ये तो मैं चला गया हूँ. उसे लगता है यही रियलिटी है कि दुनिया ही ऐसी ही है.
Yeah, so आपको what is it, what you are getting out of remaining in the victim mode for a long time?
Yeah.
क्या मिल रहा है उसमें से?
I get to be responsible for the world. इतनी बड़ी दुनिया में जिम्मेवारी कौन ले?
So because नहीं
इतनी बड़ी दुनिया, 7 billion people, अब क्या जिम्मेवारी लूंगा मैं? बहुत भार हो जाता है.
नहीं, उसकी जिम्मेवारी लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, अपनी जिम्मेवारी ले लो ना. That I am in charge of my
वो
well-being.
कनेक्टेड है ना,
वो हमने कनेक्ट किया हुआ है ना, और वो डोर हम छोड़ना नहीं चाहते हैं ना. It's so easy to blame the world for your, what shall I say? So good. So choice is yours. You understand? You can stay in that default mode.
I get that. I absolutely get that. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Yes, Vitrivel, and then Kasa, and then Ratan, who had raised his hand. So all of you.
Good morning, all the wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary people. And for me, sir, I know I'm a magnificent, extraordinary, and wonderful person. And I know that all others are wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary. But how do I experience it? I would claim only 20%, and I am in the process. That's my first thing. Share.
Okay.
Over to you, Kasha.
Okay, Kasa. Kasa, are you saying something?
रतन जी सर.
No, Kasa had raised his hand first.
आशा का पुराना हैंड था, भूल गया था वो.
नहीं, मैंने नीचे कर दिया था.
अभी नीचे ही है. रतन जी, गो अहेड.
हेलो, अभी तो मैं कर रहा हूँ सेशन को. नहीं, जब मैं चला जाऊंगा 10 मिनट में, फिर टेक ओवर कर लेना. यस रतन जी, यू आर म्यूटेड.
Okay, listening to all the participants, I could summarize that, including me, we are in a pendulum between past and present. We think of the past, and 1 second, half a second away, we go into the future, and that keeps the mind keeps us busy, going from one place to another. And that's where I've adopted this, what you described very nicely as a centering meditation, which can be done every hour, every 30 minutes, whenever you remember, wherever you remember. You just center yourself and then connect to yourself, and like you said, become the me cause then. So if you give me the permission, we can redo the centering meditation. It's like you coined the word centering. So I like it, and I'll now tell anybody you want to be centered. This is one of the way to be centered.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. After some time, you can do it. I
Sure,
will ask
sure.
Nan and
Okay.
Vetri to ask you.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Abu Bakr.
Hi, good morning. Yes, that question. I believe I am a extraordinary or wonderful humanity. It is, I believe 100%, and also I have experienced my friends, my surrounding people were saying about me. See, you can do that because you are an extraordinary human being. I can bring an example on that. In my organization, I give a resign letter 2 times.
Huh.
But in my organization, every month the company removing the people. Even last week, one of my colleagues came back from vacation, but the company didn't allow him to sit on his seat. Just go to HR and there is something for you. He got the letter, termination letter. So the same case, I always share this experience with my cousin who is working in an organization for 14 years. So he fed up with that company. I said, hey, resign, yeah. Why you are staying there with you are not happy with that company? So he's saying, no, I cannot do. So see me, I am younger than you. I am doing. See, you are an extraordinary human being. And the last time, I gave my resign letter last 2 months back. I got increment 50%. You stay here, we are giving 50% increment for you. So of course, I believe myself, and also I believe because of these all comments and actions. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for me to take leave from you today because I'm on my way to the airport, and you will continue the conversation with meditation from Ratanji, right? And then Vetri and company will take over after that. So Ratanji, I'm going to highlight you. You may kindly proceed with your meditation. When I say bye-bye, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Stay safe, stay blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. May I?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Kulen, may I start?
Yes, sir. Please, let's.
Yeah. Okay. Now we, with the inspiration from Sukhdeepak, we will call it centering meditation. Meditation to be centered and to be with your, like Abhinav says, to be with the oneness. That is the ultimate happiness, I think, anybody can achieve. And without cost, without long process, without, and all this is adaptable. I have adopted from different gurus, and you can adopt to your own liking. It's just like making let's say biryani. Everybody makes it different way, but the basic ingredient in the biryani is rice, of course, and then you add whatever you like. So this is what I can say in layman's terms. So let's begin, and with the feet on the ground, the big toes touching each other as much as possible, or if some people like to sit in yoga asana, that is fine also. And keeping the hands on the hips with the fingers, 2 fingers, the middle finger and the ring finger touching the thumb. This is like our way of offering our weaknesses to the universe. We just say, universe, please take away my ego and give me grace. That is my interpretation of this. And lastly, let the tongue touch the palate, upper palate, and let there be little space between the teeth. This again is telling the mind, I'm going within, do not disturb. Was even after that, if you get the thoughts, let them come, let them go, they will quieten down. And sit there as right now we'll sit for 30 to 60 seconds, but at home, you can sit in quiet place as long as you can. Thank you. Let's start. Thank you. Over to you, Conan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for wonderful centric meditation, which we all know that we had done before also. So for those who have joined lately, Sukhdeepak sir has, he's traveling, he went to airport. So we are having this morning conversation. And question what we are asking to ourselves is, if we believe that we are extraordinary, magnificent, and wonderful human being, whether we believe it or not, and if we believe, what exactly we do. So the conversation was having on this subject, and most of us express that we do believe. In my opinion, I sometimes forget. What Abhinav told is that at that specific moment, something else takes over. So we all are basically, though subconsciously aware that yes, we are, but consciously we are not aware. And that's the practice of being every morning with the Sukhdeepak Malvai in this empowering morning conversations, to ensure that we are aware of this reality and we enhance our awareness of this reality. Because ultimately, when we are aware of this reality, consciously and subconsciously, we will take action. And when we take action, we find the different positive good results. And ultimately, all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. So the question what sir has asked and left us, while we keep on reflecting upon and pondering upon, is very powerful question. But the challenge for all of us is that how to do that. So let's keep on having this conversation going on. And I'll request Vetriji to shed some light, and then we'll take over further. Vetriji.
Wonderful, Kunal. Thank you very much for that. Of course, I just want to add to what you said. We are all wonderful, magnificent, and extraordinary. And we are thinking that, do we believe it or not, something like that. On a lighter note, I say, if anyone doesn't believe that, tomorrow we will not allow to join the EMC. The first criteria to join EMC, be in the conversation, is you must believe it, because you are that. And I am getting a thought, Pranji, hope I can express. We know that we are magnificent, extraordinary, wonderful human being. Everybody is big. But certain times we go conscious, unconscious game. We lose, I said 20%, Sakti said 50%, people, percentage differs. what I want to know, put a thought into your everybody's mind is, what is the indication? Like if you have a temperature, you have thermometer to measure it. Like if you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being, how do I measure that? Do we have any tool, or do we have any instrument, or do we have any apparent visibility? Yes, Reddy sir. Then Kaza. Go ahead, sir.
Sir, good
Good
morning.
morning. Sorry, good evening for you. You have
No,
come?
no, I'm in Hyderabad.
Oh, you have come back. Good morning, sir. Please.
Yeah. I also believe what sir said, every human being is sent to this world with a purpose. That is extending my whatever view sir said. Because I'm open. So what is the benefit I got this? I'm now very open to interact with anyone, whoever I come across. Earlier, I used to avoid people because with the previous experience and exposure. Now, I'm with an open hand. I'm conversing with them very openly, and I strongly believe every human being is an extraordinary person. That's what I want to say, sir.
Amazing. Ji. I also asked, what is the indication or how to measure it that we are operating in that level of wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary? You beautifully said, if you operate on a purpose, and everybody has come up with a purpose by the Supreme Source, and if you are expressing it, if you are seeing it in others, you are a magnificent, extraordinary, wonderful human being. Amazing insight. Thank you very much, Reddy sir, as usual. Kasaji, go ahead.
Good morning. You know, see, it is like a baby. When a baby is crawling, it's like that. You know, we forget that we are a wonderful, extraordinary, magnificent human being. So till then, we need a cradle, or we need some support system to walk, like some crutches. So, like, if we keep repeating, you know, I just want to share one experience. What happened? Someone
please.
came in for counseling, and I did some access bars, and I gave them few tools, like like a prescription. You should do it religiously for 40 days. You will definitely find difference. The prescription was magic mantra, the clearing statement, magic mantra, and the crazy statement. These three things before food, 3 times a day, you know 10 times or 20 times, how much ever you can. And was going to a traumatic thing for last 2.5 years. Within 10 days, that person found a breakthrough in it. And the other, it was related to a relationship issue, and where got some clarity, and the other person also needed some clarity. And things which has been they couldn't sort for 2.5 years. With this, in 10 days, it has brought in magic to their life, and they're living a life of ease, joy, and glory. And that person said, "You're a magician." I said, the purpose of the magician is to make everyone a magician. And that's the power of, EMC and access consciousness. So, see, from day one, what I observed is every tool Sir gives is a potent tool. We have to keep repeating it. See, EMC is just like a cradle or like a crutches for the day. And once the day starts, we have to keep using this, then it becomes effective. That's my point of view. And another thing with, people can keep passwords. They can change their passwords as wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary. So So, so whatever they want to create, and they can create such a as their password, and definitely wherever they come across, it keeps reminding them and it pops up. Thank you.
Beautiful, Kasha. And you have given us secret password of your happy life, and also obviously we will we'll follow that. Thank you very much, Kasha. That's a beautiful insight. Yes, Poojaji, good morning.
Very good morning to all. So
Pooja, sorry to interrupt. If you don't open camera now, Conan will feel very sad.
Hi. Hi all. So let me lower down my hand. Okay. So my observation is at times we have a lot of knowledge and we try to control our mind from the thought which is coming in our mind. And at times our body and our energy is not aligned on that level. Let's say एक बच्चा है वो बुरी तरह से हर्ट हो गया, आप ऊपर से बता रहे हो कि बेटा ऐसे नहीं सोचते वैसे नहीं सोचते, बट उसका प्रॉब्लम एड्रेस नहीं हो रहा है ना. हम माइंड से ही माइंड को एट टाइम्स ठीक करने की कोशिश करते हैं, इमोशंस को ठीक करने की कोशिश करते हैं. एट टाइम्स इट वर्क्स, एट टाइम्स won't, because you are not in that state physically, emotionally, or whatever the reason, right? But I find breath is very important tool. If you can catch your breath and if you inhale deeply, exhale deeply, or you do belly breathing, so automatically, rather, even if you are not giving any statement, any crazy statement, so it will shift your attention and focus. Or you can ask just one question, what I'm thinking in my mind. And the moment you put this question, your mind will stop and come out of that chatter, which is just coming in loop and loop and loop. And also I experience the belly breathing is very good practice. If you are breathing from your lungs, like here, if your breath is like here, so you will be experiencing a lot of emotions, like whatever the emotions you have, maybe good emotions also, and maybe some pain or hurt, or the moment something happen, we will react to it. But on a daily basis, if you practice belly breathing, and our breathing is like a kid, it's coming from belly, automatically you will see a lot of your emotional issues, or you are not operating on that level. So it's my experience I wanted to share.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for that. And the secret tool Poojaji has given is being centered and be with your breath. Thank you, Pooja. That's a way you can, that's a magic wand to get into wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being. It's like, I remember some of the cartoon movies now. They just do some magical movies. They do something like this. A normal person will become an extraordinary person. So
Yeah,
we are
the mind, but it's easy to catch your breath. When we are in anger, we have different kind of breathing. When we are feeling low, we have different kind of breath. So instantly, if you take some long breath, also while sleeping, if you can put your hand on your navel or maybe some cushion, automatically during night, you will breathe like a child. And you can see the impact in few days. Because when I was dealing with certain things and was emotionally overwhelmed, and I know so many things, but at time like Hanumanji, we forget what we have. So I practiced it and instantly. So being aware, I mean, breath is very good tool. Like sir is doing this centered exercise. This is also bringing our consciousness and awareness to present moment, to our body, to our breath, to our awareness. So I feel this is also one of the tool if you are not able to remember statements at one particular point of time. So just go with breath. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. That is a realization for me also, Pooja, after this Vipassana. If you focus on this area, triangle area,
Your
let it
mind will not
take a
go
step.
there. You start
Yes.
focusing inside,
Yeah.
and your all awareness will be centered.
Beautiful. Thank you very much for that. Yes, Kasaji.
Yeah, definitely. Breath helps, and with that, with the crazy statement, it's the time you come out of it is much faster. From my experience, I'm just sharing my experience. Vipassana, I've been practicing for the last 10, 11 years, and yes, it has given a major shift in my life, and with it's still more fast. It is helping as well. And another thing, like what Pooja ji said, like we know a lot of things, and when we don't use it, you know, uh, what is the point in it? See, what we think an asset becomes a liability too. See, a lot of people, we, you know, actually, this someone told me, there is no point doing meditation for 1 hour and being stupid for the next 23 hours. So that 1 hour is just like, setting us for the next 23 hours. That's how I see EMC as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Kasa. And
Yeah,
you can lower
Kasa
your hand.
really said, I mean, meditation is 24/7. It's not for 1 hour. Like breath. You need to maintain that state throughout the day.
Exactly, Pooja. I understand. Meditation is not doing, it's just being. And I want to, since nobody raised hand, I want to add a little more perspective to it. Our discussion is, we are all wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary people, and all others are, yes, exactly. But sometimes we are not able to experience it. That's the whole discussion. Sir asked a beautiful question. What we do if we believe that we are extraordinary, magnificent, wonderful human being? What we don't do if we don't believe, or we believe we are extraordinary, wonderful, magnificent. So I get a little sense. The happiness is one kind of aspect. If you are happy, you are operating as a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary. Your inner nature has already taken over. You are operating in a right way. Whenever your happiness reduces, that is where you have to ask question. Am I operating as a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being? Second aspect, how much peace you are experiencing? If you are experiencing the extreme wonderful peace, then your extraordinary, wonderful, magnificent nature has taken over already. What is the opposite to peace? Agitation. If you are all the time angry or some agitation is going on, that's a simple indication to you. To know that we can have little awareness is enough. I am angry, then I am not operating on that mode. Yeah, so tune the in the earlier days radio, no? Just change the frequency. Like that, my take for the day or discussion is the best indicator is happiness and peace. How much you have, then you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary. How much other emotions like anger, blame, or guilt, or something, then you are not operating up to your wonderfulness. Just tune it out. Over to you, Kunal.
Thank you, Vetri. I think it's an interesting point of view. And I would like to add on to this conversation. As Sukhdeepak sir always said that simplify. And what we have learned in the simple manner is either feeling light or heavy. So when you are feeling happiness and all such emotions, we all feel lighter. But when we have the emotions of anger or something else of the lower vibration energy, we feel heavy. So one of the best indicator every moment is to always keep on gauging whether I am lighter or heavier. And as Sir has given the tool, whenever we feel heavier, find out that who does this belongs to, send it back with complete consciousness and all. So that is quite powerful. Now, just adding to today's topic and the subject, what is the thought coming to my mind, Vetri and all, is meditation, centric meditation, all the magic mantra and the affirmations, starting positively with the empowering morning conversation every day, wonderful. But also what I know that during the day, whatsoever we take the knowledge, having conversation with some people or watching something else, etc. and all. So consciously, also we have to take action of not taking the negativity from the different persons. It exists, as Sir always say, that continuously it is getting bombarded. But consciously we have to be aware that we don't absorb the negative information or the negative energy. And also what I practice is that every hour or whenever I am free from my work and take some consciously 1 or 2 minutes and give a pause, close the eyes and have some affirmations to recharge ourselves, because we have to keep on ourselves charged throughout the day or throughout the working hours. And that charging is very important. Yes, empowering morning conversation, we start with full charge, but during the day, during the process of work, etc., we might lose that charge. So we have to keep on recharging ourselves by getting the positive information, positive affirmation, reciting the statement that I'm reminding myself that I am wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being, and I deserve to be loved and respected whosoever I am. So this reminder every hour will keep on charging ourselves. So that will be a very positive way of living the day. So that's what I wanted to add on. But other thing also, what I have noticed, we also take certain kind of food during the day. So other than such meditation, affirmation, etc., let's be consciously aware that what kind of energy in terms of food we are taking in. And that also have impact on our emotional state of the mind, etc. So that's what I wanted to add on. I see Kasha Sai is raising hand again. And before Kasha Sai, I request Ratanji to add on, and then Kasha Sai, then Vitri, back to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Kunin. I was listening to another motivational talk today by a Gujarati self-made millionaire entrepreneur and now a motivational speaker. He's only 56-year-old. He started his business less than 20 years. And somewhere in Gujarat, he's a very big business. He's holding a big business in, I think, diamond. I didn't get that. I just got his first name as Kantibai, and the speech was in Gujarati. Fortunately, I understand Gujarati. And so what he was saying is, have a goal that will not let you sleep. Don't have dreams in the sleep, but have a goal that will not let you sleep. That was one of his point. And the others we have heard many times. Do what you love, but till the time you find a goal that you can give your full attention. His other point was, love what you do. Whatever you're doing, small thing, brooming or cleaning or whatever you're doing, whatever you're assigned to do it with love, and that is fulfilling your purpose of life. Thank you.
I think it makes sense. Thank you, sir. Kashaji, over to you.
Thank you. Kurenji, like as you said, during the day we get drained out. So for that, the tool that what Sir has given, create energy. That is a beautiful tool. Today we started with creating laughter. For that, there is one technique sir used to say in, during earlier times. And for that, I can, on a lighter note, I want to take, I want to quote some reference as well. Vetriji likes trekking. So while trekking, we always look at how we going to reach on to the top. Likewise, uh, uh, during this energy creation exercise, if we keep our chin little up, that helps us more to laugh. And that's the secret of lighter note, Vetriji's lighter note also. He has shared with me. Thank you.
Amazing input, Kasha. Thank you, Ratanji. That's an amazing secret.
I'm
This
sorry for
is-
revealing your secret, Anna.
This is fine. You revealed something in good to great. No, I was a little worried. That too on a lighter note, Kasha, you can say anything. Thank you very much for that. And I just want to mention something and acknowledge something. This is one of the greatest magic in EMC. A person like Ratanji, who has got all the knowledge and still constant search of great thing and good thing, and looking forward to how to improve our better self and how to become a better version. He is in that search, and he goes to many places and learns so many things. And he's coming back to EMC, and he has got a heart to say that, hey, guys, listen this, do something, improve your life. Amazing, Ratanji. I see that careness and I see that intention in you. It's a big salute and it's a big lesson for us. If I want to tie this with the topic, we are all wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human beings. If we are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being, what we do? We should have a goal which will not allow us to sleep, and we should love what we do. These are all the signs of a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being, isn't it? And I am also getting a crazy thought. I am a Toastmaster. I am a member of Toastmaster Club. What we do is we add prefix to the name, Toastmaster Vetrivel, TM Vetrivel. And in the meeting we address also, we say Toastmaster Conan, Toastmaster Ratan, like that. After this discussion, I feel like we all should add WME2 in front of everybody's name, even visiting card also. I am Vetrivel, below that, wonderful, extraordinary, magnificent human being. And whoever I address is WME Ratan, WME Sagar, Samu, WME Konai, WME Pooja, WME Premji, WME Hasinaji, WME Majorji, WME Sakti, WME Niti, WME Kasha, WWMMEE Asauti, WME Sivaprasad, WME Aravind, WME Priya, WME Kamal, WME Sanjay, WME Mallika, WME Chidambar. Though it looks little on a lighter note, but it has a content, We are all wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary. Like Kunan said, we fail to remind. Let us start to remind now. Let us start to remind ourselves. Let us start to remind others are. Let us go and operate in that space. Let's see how life shows up. There is an amazing, magical life is awaiting. If we just understand it in the right sense. Over to you, Kunai.
Yeah, thank you, Vetri.
Sorry to interrupt. Vetrina, it was like doing puja, like Archana, it was like that, the way you are doing. Yeah, you see, it is basically acknowledging and gratification. So it was very nice.
Kasha, I also understand that is the purpose of Archana, right? Why we tell God?
Exactly.
In
Gratification.
Advaitic philosophy, all those things, good word I tell God is I am telling myself because I am inside, I am that.
True,
in Advaitic philosophy, why we do Archana? We are doing Archana to us. That is going little deeper and Kunanji is waiting. Kunanji, whatever you want to say, you can say, but only one condition. You have to smile and say.
I wanted to invite and request other extraordinary, magnificent, wonderful human beings and requesting Benudar Sahuji to share his thought on these questions. Sahuji.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
In a lighter note, what is exactly the question so that I can answer?
Question ये है sir कि we all are extraordinary, magnificent and wonderful human being. So if you believe, what do you do? If you don't, what do you don't?
Yeah, that is correct. What someone is telling that वही है कि ख्वाब वही है जो रात को सोने ना दे, वो वाली चीज. दो चीज है कि you love what you work and
sorry for interrupting you, Sahuji. Sir has always told that be specific to self. Normally we have a habit of giving general answers. So because this empowering morning conversation or this conversation whatsoever we are having is for the self-realization about myself, about self.
Correct. Yes.
So if you can relate with your life experience or your personal status or your current moment, share your experience.
Many times what happened, Kunanji, many times what happened when you really, you feel that I am approaching to failing, that time support is more required. Other time, we are expecting that everything is going well, I will do it. But you know, the failure is coming, means you are approaching the failure. At that time, you feel yourself like melted. You felt like the whole iceberg is going to melt. And that time, support is most required. And at that time, only mental strength is required. So that is the perfect time where we need the support. And at that time, like EMC and all this type of mental support things, yoga, this type of things is really support me in my personal feeling that I want to highlight here.
So if you can give an example, what do you do when you feel some challenges? By
sometimes what happens, sir, by known or unknown, we have made a mistake, right, sir? Because I am a designer, I am just example for that thing. Unknownly, there is, but that is the duty of me that I have to take care of all these things. But when all the things are at sight, and we found that there is a mismatch, like if you see the breeze, there is the girders and there is the piers. Girder is the long span part and the pier is support part. Just before 2 months, it happened at the end of the project, means we are approaching the project at the end. We found that both are mismatched. So at that time, I know what I can do. I have already talked to people. I have already talked to the healthy guy who are breaking the things, breaking the things and jacketing all those things. But at the moment, management came to you and he told that all the mistakes are done by you because you are the coordinator and you are you can say the owner of the design and all these things. At that time, sir, for particular 7 days, my life was hell. So at that time, only morning, you can see in the morning I am coming, but I am not talking anything because I am going to site daily and I am hearing the things actually. Okay, particularly in EMC, many times if you can see last 1-2 month continuous, I'm just hearing. I'm not coming to picture. I'm not coming to video. All those things. At that time, this was happening. But this is something I get the power. You can say the boost in the morning to what you can say. वो बोलते हैं ना झेलना, दिन भर के झेलने के लिए हम रेडी हो जाते हैं भाई, यहाँ से शक्ति लेके जाते हैं और दिन भर के लिए रेडी हो जाते हैं भाई, ठीक है कुछ भी होगा तो देख लेंगे. बट चीज ये है कि कभी डोंट डिस्टर्ब योर माइंड. आप अपनी माइंड को डिस्टर्ब मत करो बिकॉज आई नो, बिकॉज जब तक वो बोलते हैं जब अपनी नजर में झुक जाते हो, अपनी नजर पे गिर जाते हो, कोई नहीं बचाने वाला.
Thank you.
हमें
Thank you
पता है
so
कि
much.
हमें
Yeah. Thank you, Saoju. I think it's a very profound sharing. Now let's
Thank you,
listen
sir.
from Ramaji also, Vetri. Rama has joined us. And if you are okay, Rama, can you come on camera, share your thoughts? Because we always miss your nuggets of wisdom, of your experience, of your life.
I'm still driving.
Still driving.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's listen from Prem Gandhi ji. Sir, आपकी क्या राय है इस subject पे? What exactly is your thought?
Sir, today's very good topic for me. And always I thank the God. My past is very good because with my parents at present I'm alone with family, single person in family. My at present good experience. I want to in my future. I'm not greedy, maximum collect the money. My choice, my life going to peace, laughter, and glory.
Wow. So you
Look
always
at.
remember that you are wonderful.
I'm satisfied life. No complaint, God. Everything, praise the God. मैं आपने बहुत कुछ दिया मेरे को, maximum give me.
बहुत अच्छा है, sir. So let's listen from Arvind Seth ji. If you can come on camera and share your thought. If not, I request to retreat Kamal ji. Are you there?
We will go to Kamalji. Before that, I just want to add a word to Arvindji. Arvindji asked a question in chat. Arvindji, we are talking about tools from a modality called access consciousness. Sir is teaching that and is a certified facilitator. And obviously, it will be coming to you. You will have an opportunity to take it up. We are taking it has different stages, like access consciousness practitioner and access consciousness facilitator, and like that. There are special different courses. You will be exposed to all the tools which Kasa, Sakti, everybody is saying is from that tool. You will come to know that Aravinji, be with us, and you will eventually end up there. And one more quick thing on a lighter note. What a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being do or don't do we are discussing. One of the things what a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary human being is doing is, will do is, he will open up his camera. When he joins a conversation, he will participate. just on a lighter note, with that, let's close. Kamalji, you want to add a quick word? Sorry, I missed it. Are you okay?
Yes, yes. Yeah, good morning all. So yes, initially, like I was in like other people's only, was in dwelling mode, low and high. But yeah, slowly and gradually, when we join our 5 AM club or these sessions, I started believing, I experienced that. And I'll just give you a recent experience. I was doing a home renovation, and within 3 days, I required 2.5 lakh, and I was thought, okay, kahan se hoga? Matlab kahan se karunga? No, it was like in a questioning mind. But then say, okay, let's start. Let's do that arrangement. And within 4 days, it happens. No, it happens. I don't know, but it happens, and I've done it. And same way, I was fear of driving. Two-wheeler is okay, but four-wheeler is something is I'm always afraid. But then I said, no, I have to, and I've done it. So yes, I believe in nowadays, and when I write my goal, I always write one goal, a big goal which I want to achieve. So yes, now I'm in that mode. But kabhi kabar hota hai ki like pendulum, we go to that mode. But yes, today we got so many hints, so many exercises that we come back to that mode and believe in that. So thanks to all.
Thank you, Kamalji. And Arvindji, we to completely understand that. We respect that. I just set it on a lighter note. We do understand people have got different situations and still they want to participate. Even I participated like that in many situations. If I have a meeting or I have something to do, I may not open the camera. That is completely, totally fine and we understand that. I'm just telling it in a humor sense. I have got this liberty to tell anything whatever I feel, saying that it is on a lighter note. Okay, that is a beautiful thing. One final secret. Listen carefully. If you believe, if you are believing that you are a wonderful, magnificent, extraordinary, or if you want to believe, you want anything to manifest on that, friend, the immediate first tool is be regular to EMC, participate in the conversation. You will see yourself as a magnificent, extraordinary, wonderful human being because we are working on that very seriously. With that note, let's give a beautiful smile and go back to our life, achieve whatever we want to achieve in life. Tomorrow, come back, you come and share because we all care. Shairi, Punenji, come on, go ahead. We have more fans. Thank you, Ratanji. Thank you, Kasim.
One last one.
Yes, please.
Hello. The being in me
You can't mute it.
knows the being in me knows me that I'm a wonderful, extraordinary, magnificent human being in me, but it doesn't recognize me. And to recognize me, the EMC is to deliver that wonderful, extraordinary human being in me. Thank you.
Thank you, Chittaswamy. Over to you, Punenji. We are waiting for your signing, and after that, we can
This
close the session.
reminds me also, Vetri, the formula EMC square. So empowering morning conversation is extraordinary, magnificent, wonderful. EMC is EMC square. So we all are having the very powerful energy. So the Shairi Kuldeep sir nahi aa jaye. So रतन जी के लिए एक बहुत पुराना शेर है. इट्स वेरी ओल्ड शायरी ऑफ वेरी फेमस पोएट इकबाल. इकबाल ने कहा है कि अपने किरदार पे डाल के पर्दा इकबाल, अपने किरदार पे डाल के पर्दा इकबाल, हर शख्स कह रहा है जमाना खराब है, हर शख्स कह रहा है जमाना खराब है. We don't look within and we hide our own inefficiencies and we keep on claiming that the world is not good. So it's the same way of expressing what sir said, that stop blaming, start living. So, and this statement of today's Sukhdeepak Malvai sir's question was related to something like this, that we all are wonderful, magnificent and extraordinary human beings, but do we really know? Normally we don't know, we keep on blaming, complaining and all such stuffs. So though we deserve to be loved and respected, but we don't realize, we don't accept. So it's very important that we remember this statement and don't keep on blaming and complaining. Otherwise, we'll not have the all of life coming to us with ease, joy and glory. So
Thank you.
Such an amazing closing Saini plus statement.
Yeah.
Thank you, Punenji. Let's go back to our life. Start at yes, Ratanji, please.
Vetri, could we, when you stop it, could we continue for a few minutes?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, thank you.
Officially, we can close. Whoever wants to stay, they can stay back.
Yeah.